What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's the first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, listen, this news broke yesterday, and it's totally messed up, and it shows you a lot about the way we deal with each other as human beings out here nowadays. I'm talking about that subway shooting that happened yesterday on the train. I think it was the A train. And shout out New York. But in this video, I'm going to show you the news excerpt of what was going on with it. And I'm going to show you the actual video on here. Take a look at this video. We'll come back, just explain everything you need to know. And then I'm going to show you the video right after that. Take a look.
At 11 o'clock, terrifying new video of passengers on a subway in Brooklyn, frightened for their lives as two men fight and one of them shoots the other in the head. Eyewitness News reporter Jim Doan live in downtown Brooklyn with the details on how horrifically it all went down. Jim.
Tonight, Bill, a routine commute home turned in seconds into abject terror with gunfire and hundreds of passengers trapped underground or running for their lives. One man was shot in the head with a gun police say he first pulled. It was madness on the A train. The two men scuffled briefly on the northbound A train, but some passengers just stayed in their seats until the older of the two men pulled a gun.
We got it now.
For hundreds of people on two separate trains, a routine commute home changed suddenly tonight with the deafening echo of gunfire underground.
Where's the NYPD? Oh my God. Close the door. Close the door.
Passengers crouched down to avoid the gunman firing in a car just across the platform.
As I'm coming out, you hear pops, like 3 or 4 shots, pop, pop, pop. Then the doors open, everybody come flying out.
Some stayed glued to the floor where they thought they were safe.
People were becoming frantic. People were praying, huddling on top of each other, hugging each other, trying to reassure one another that everything was going to be okay, but it didn't feel like that in the moment.
But those closer...
It was like a stampede. Everybody was rushing to get off the train. So, you know, it was a lot of pushing and shoving, commotion, yelling, crying. It was crazy.
Baby was right there.
I don't think I was going to make it back home. I was next to everything, just like you in front of me. That's where I was.
It ended with a 36-year-old man shot in the head and rushed to the hospital in critical condition. It started on a northbound A train, just as it was pulling into the Hoyt Street station. As two men scuffled, one pulled a gun and the other took it from him.
And the 32-year-old fired multiple shots, striking the 36-year-old. As this was occurring, the train pulled into the Hoyt Skirmhorn station, which is right behind me.
Police on the platform recovered the gun and the shooter was taken into custody. It's not clear if he will be charged because he was not the aggressor.
Oh my God, oh my God.
For those trapped in those cars, it was a terrifying nightmare they'll be reminded of with every click of the turnstile.
I was shocked and scared, you know, because I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know if it was going to keep on shooting. So I just wanted to get out of this station.
There's a lot of things happening at once, and all you can think to yourself is, I just hope I get out of here safely.
Just to sort all this out, according to police, the older of the two men, 36-year-old man, first pulled the gun. The younger of the two men took that gun from him and used it to shoot the older man in the head. That younger man is in police custody at this hour, but has not been charged, may not be charged because he was defending himself. Neither of these two men knew each other.
Guys, that's the news, the particulars. They said they didn't even know each other. Got into an argument, things escalated. Supposedly is another woman involved that stabbed the guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you this video, but before I show you this video, I want to say something real quick. People going to have disagreements, but sometimes the stuff get taken too far. The lady that you seen with the black and pink hat on is the one that recorded this video and got everything on camera. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to just bring that up because I want to talk about something in the end That's a reality a lot of people don't know can happen, and they look crazy in the end. Take a look at the video. We'll be right back.
Move, baby girl.
There's babies on here.
What you trying to do? What you trying to do? The minute you move, I'm gonna break you up. The minute you move, I'm gonna break you up. The minute you move, I'm gonna break you up. You trying to make me hit you first. You trying to make me hit you first. Well, what happened? You want to do it? Oh! Oh! Oh!
Get them off him. Get them, get them. Get them. I'm behind you, bro. Come on.
Give this nigga. Give this nigga. There's kids over here. There's kids over here. Boss, give this nigga. Let's just separate. Yeah, you want me to separate? Get separate. All right. Both have a seat, my boy. Have a seat. Have a seat. Oh, you savvy? I'm locking you up. I'm locking you up when you get up. I got you. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. You savvy. I got you. This is true, but that's still locked up.
I ain't doing nothing.
You get locked up. You interfere with a man's situation. You don't. It don't bleed from that. I got you. You savvy, right? You savvy, right? You savvy? You savvy? You savvy?
I ain't doing nothing. No.
You savvy?
I ain't
You
doing
savvy?
No, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out.
Get that all the way down, baby.
Let me out. 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 Let me out.
Keep going. There's a few things I want to talk about after showing you guys that video. And it's unfortunate that that guy wound up getting shot with his own gun. And that should be a lesson to a lot of these people. You pull them guns out, you know what I'm saying? It changes the whole dynamic of what can and will happen. Go wrong, basically. Now, first thing I'm going to talk about is this. Some type of disagreement. The video was turned on while the disagreement was going on, but you seen the one dude, the big dude, super aggressive, constantly talking. You know what I'm saying? Doing most of the talking. The other guy was saying stuff back. They was going back and forth. The guy said something about you want to beat on cops or something. I don't know what the hell that was about. But you seen him go over there, get in the guy's face, standing over you. It's a big dude, an imposing figure. People on the train, people starting to move away. See, I'm going to show you something with these conflicts when you're dealing with people that are irrational. A lot of times, the energy that's around that they're emitting, a lot of people don't want no part of, and they move. When they move in these situations, a lot of times it makes that person feel bigger and more emboldened, you know, as an intimidating presence towards the person they arguing with. You notice when the people got up and moved out the way, right? He was turned up. My man was over there by himself. All of a sudden, kept saying stuff. The guy got up. He seen it was no way out of it. The dude was too turned up with him. You know what I'm saying? In his face, you don't want to be in a sitting position when somebody's over you. You got to get to your feet. You never want to be on the ground. Men, we know when we get into something with somebody, the last thing you want to do is wind up on the ground. You want to be on your feet. He stands up. Stands up, has no choice. Guy advancing on him. Big ass dude. This guy sitting there. Dude swings, hits him. They get into it. Now, I don't know if that girl was with him or not, which I think she was, but they get to fighting. Dude can't hit him. Dude falling all on the ground. Dude finally get his hands on him. Dude get on the ground and he buckle up. Dude hit him a few times, or a girl come and put the knife in him. 3 or 4 times. Bang, bang, bang. She back off. It don't have no effect on him. And that's one of the things you guys got to understand something. That man was so turned up. And when he got hit, he was so concentrated on him. He felt something, but he looked. And that's why I tell you, when I talk about these situations with stabbings like that, just like in prison when I was there, when you get stabbed, a lot of times you won't even know it until you feel that searing pain. He was getting hit and he still was giving my man the business. You know what I'm saying? Stabbing somebody, one stab is not like on TV, you're going to fall out. You got to put in work with that up close on somebody. And that was your perfect example of right there. She hit him like 3 or 4 times. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, what? Oh, you stabbed me? He felt the blood running down. You seen it running down. Turned his direction towards her. The guy got in front of her. You know what I'm saying? That would make me believe that, you know, they was together because he was trying to protect her. My man seen, and I'm going to tell you another thing too, if you pay attention, after he fought on the guy, the big guy came and broke it up. The other guy couldn't let it go because he stabbed, fell on the ground, embarrassed, jumped on the dude. Then another thing is he kept calling himself a cop. You going to stab a cop? You going to stab a cop? I didn't get that part. But anyway, he going over there. The lady said, I ain't do nothing. You stabbed him, shorty. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing. My man in front of her trying to block it, all this other stuff. The lady recording the thing, right? She keep turning the camera on her like, look at this mess, and going back. She didn't know it was going to get deadly. She got to the end. Let me out. Let me out. How she going to say, let me out, then put the camera on her? Let me out. We know who record. You ain't got to show yourself. But anyway, none of them people had anything to do with that. But I wanted you to see the terror and the reality of being caught in a confined, closed space with no way out and bullets are flying, or the risk of bullets are flying. Subway trains are dangerous things, man. A lot of people talking about the National Guard and stuff patrolling the subway. I don't know if they would have them on the trains and stuff. I don't know. I thought they were just going to be in the subway stuff. I mean, somebody out there in New York that knows what they're trying to do, leave it in the comment section for everybody to understand, because I thought they were supposed to be in the subway stations on the platforms, because that's where a lot of the stuff be happening. But things happen on the train. I've seen stuff like this multiple times when I was on the train running in Philly and other places. You know, If you're in a confined space, man, you don't know what can happen. And the thing that's crazy is people start acting a fool and you got to sit there and act like you don't see it, or you just look straight, or you just try to, you understand what I'm saying? It's an awkward feeling. But then again, beef jump off at any given time. And it's dangerous because a lot of people can't resolve conflict. Now, in my opinion, that's my opinion, my man was talking. He say, I'm going to knock you out when we get off the bus. When we get off the train, I'm going to knock you out. But he already had the gun out. Think about that. He already had the gun out and he was advancing with the gun. The tussle ensued. That wasn't recorded because old girl was trying to hightail it out of there. Got the gun, blasted my man in the head, 3 times in the body, I guess, or wherever he shot him at. But he hit him 4 times. My man, they wheeled him out of there. They saying they don't know if they're going to put charges on this dude or not. In my humble opinion, I don't think they need to, because the other guy was the aggressor. Now that girl, you know, if she was with that guy, I don't think she should face charges too. Neither. Because she was just defending her man or whatever. If she was with him. Now, if she wasn't with him and she jugged my man, that's a little bit different. It's up in the air. But nowadays, man, people are just flipping their lids all over the place. Just a common commute to and from work can cost you your life, and it shouldn't be like that. You know, there's always been subway violence and stuff. This is being magnified now, but there's always been these type of things happening. But I guess in the frequency of how it's happening now, that's what makes it more noticeable. You never know who's sitting next to you on a public transportation bus or in the subway, or hell, just at a bus stop. You never know who's standing next to you and what they'll do when they get angry and they can't calm themselves down. This shouldn't have never happened. And hopefully he recovers from it. You don't want nobody to die, but damn. And you could see it was serious the way they ran him to that ambulance, get him up and get him out of here. But you're a big dude. He was embarrassed. He's swinging on. And then what's up with this getting down low with your hands and all of this crazy kung fu stand stuff? You too big for that, bro. Come on, you too big for that. But then again, a lot of the fighting and stuff you see nowadays is learned behavior from what you see other people do. And, anyway, whole thing is madness. I just feel bad for them people that got to go and get back on that train to make ends meet the next time. A lot of PTSD. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.